my name is Juan Casimiro, CEO and founder of Biznovator. Welcome to Hacking COVID-19 with Biznovator 30. It's a series of thought-provoking tips, ideas, things that you can do during this downtime for those stay-home youth, including for those parents that are dealing every single day with the question of, what am I going to do with these kids for the next 30 to 45 days? And in some cases, probably months. So one of the things that I've done was I turned this experience into something positive. We know that the coronavirus is global. We know how much impact it's had on health issues, the economy, social issues, and so on. Now they're even isolating or encouraging people not to gather in large, settings to avoid and prevent, that disease from trickling on. And I am mindful of that. What I am saying is that now that you have some downtime or that you're at home 24/7 for the next couple of weeks, what are you going to do? If you are a young person, a middle schooler, elementary student, a teenager, a college student, an adult, looking for ways to keep focused, keep engaged, and keep that learning momentum going, as well as connecting to something powerful, visit mybiznovator.com. But more importantly, I've created 5 to 7 to 10 minute mini workshops that on a daily basis I am placing on social media, now Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and so on, just to come up with some thought-provoking ideas. And I've shared a number of topics throughout the series. There's, remember, 7 to 10 minute mini workshops every single day for the next 30 days. And I might be able to extend it based on your requests. This particular segment, and let me share with you that I've covered some on positive thinking, on panic. I've covered one on listening to music because it's therapeutic. Also a gratitude journal. I also wrote about a reflection journal and being able to gather your thoughts and on an ongoing basis, make sure you write every day. Think of ways to keep that brain and that mind processing information, personal growth, personal development, just like the information you'll find on mybiznovator.com. If you want to dive in deeper, you visit that site because we've got a series of workshops that's all about development and growth. We teach things that typically schools may not be teaching. In this case, your life, who you are, reflection, connecting with yourself, identifying your strengths, your skills, creating an action plan. More importantly, creating a portfolio. If you're a high school student, you should be thinking about a resume, a bio, interviews. You should be doing an internship. As a matter of fact, we encourage you to start thinking about ways to keep busy during this challenging, trying times in preparing your career portfolio. Also think about social impact, ways and things that you can do to impact socially once this is all over. But remember, you can impact socially and not even have to leave your home. Just create a blog or create videos, use your technology skills, and so on. So I shared some of the segments with you in the past couple of days. And today I want to introduce, what have you done for them lately? One of the things I want to talk about is thanking others. Those that have helped you, those that have helped elevate your game, those that have helped some sense of influence and you're living an epic life. Those that have guided you, coached you, taught you, mentored you. In this case, your parents who've always been there for you, friends, neighbors. What about taking some time and asking yourself, what have I done for them lately? So I want to talk about thanking them, creating your own thank you cards. While at home, you got all this downtime. Just get a sheet of paper and customize it, color it, really design it for that person in mind, and simply write a thank you note. And I'm going to share with you some insights of my experiences with personal friends, students, folks that I've grown up with since I was probably 8 years old, even 7 years old friends of mine from New York City. So I want to take this time out and thank all of them. Now, I have something that I can show you visually for some of these folks, but there are some folks that I don't have enough cards or thank you cards to reflect that admiration and appreciation that I have for all of them. But let me begin with John and Veronica Kennedy, my partners in Biznovator, two amazing professionals, entrepreneurs that have supported everything that I've done over the last couple of years since we met. Their children, Grant, of course, and children that are amazing to me, that are growing fast and so on, and the families that I've reached over the years. So I want to be able to share, my thoughts and some feedback on why I'm thanking them. So John and Veronica Kennedy are amazing friends. They are family. They are my partners in business. So I like to share with them a big thank you. It's good to give thanks. It's fantastic not to forget others, particularly those that have helped you, those that have helped you live your dreams, those that are encouraging and fostering, your mindsets and your passion and your purpose and so on. So thank you, John and Veronica Kennedy, of course, the children. And then one friend that I met back in junior high school, I think sixth grade. I was about 12, 11 years old back then. My good friend, Ramesh Ramsaran and family. Wow, what an amazing friend. He's from Trinidad, arrived in the United States, I would say 1970, 1968. And we became friends. He was a neighbor 2 houses to my left where I grew up in Corona, Queens. Him and his wife are amazing people. So thank you. Thank you. This is a Christmas card that I get every year. And they're beautiful children, a boy and a girl that are amazing, that look exactly like them. I want to just take this time to thank you. Although it's a Christmas card, I just want to show you the appreciation and value that I have for special friends. We're talking about 35 plus years ago when I met, Ramesh Ramsaram from Trinidad and his family. So I wanted to thank him. In addition to that, I wanted to thank my good friend, Ms. Vargas, who, is a local friend here in Miami that I met sometime, who has supported the foundation. And she's amazing. She's a single mom raising 2 beautiful children. I wanted to, thank you for what you do and so on, and the ways that you've supported. Again, these are Christmas cards that we get, but that I get, at home every year. I get cards and photos from friends. But Damaris is just a very special person. Damaris Vasquez lives in Broward County, raising 2 beautiful daughters who are Biznovator alumni also. So I want to take this time to thank you for thinking of me. Although these are Christmas cards, I consider them thank you cards because you thought of me. One of my best friends, going back many, many years, is Obi Diarmas. Obi, thank you for being that mentor, that big brother, that guidance. Obi's a lawyer in New York City. We know each other since 1968. We still remain best friends. And of course, I want to thank my other buddy, best friend as well, Carlos Baez and his family. Carlos Baez and his wife, April, in San Francisco. Carlos is a very high-tech individual, amazing success from Columbia University to Berkeley, very successful. Thank you. And I'm just demonstrating ways that you can just thank people. It could be through a photo. It could be through your own greeting cards and so on. Or just simply create a message. Create thank you videos for 100 people that you haven't thanked in many years, or that you maybe never thanked. So take some time out to thank others for the great things that they've done for you, or even the things that they've allowed you to do for them. Doesn't always have to be you being the one benefiting. And in this case, just thank people. Carlos Baez in San Francisco, an amazing friend of mine. My good friend Charles Chang, who always receives students to do their internships from a 2-week Biznovator camp at Florida International University. Charles Chang always says, look, bring 2 in, bring 3 in. We will welcome giving them an internship experience. Biznovator, one of the things that we do is make sure that when students complete our 2-week Biznovator camp at FIU, that's the number 2 ranked university in the country for international business. The following summer, the students are encouraged to participate in our summer internship experience. And Charles Chang and TM Cell is one of those companies that always receives, some of our interns. Another thank you goes to another best friend, Scott Schickler. We go back many, many years. We started probably about 3 different companies. An amazing leader, an amazing entrepreneur. Scott and his family, Grace, his children, his 2 boys, are one in college, one out of college. And and one soon to be married. So I wanted to thank Scott Schickler, living in Atlanta, Georgia, founder of, you remember, Edge. We worked at Nifty. I also want to share that he is the founder and co-founder of Accent, but then the founder and co-founder of myself of 7 Mindsets, a company that is revolutionizing mindfulness and thinking within children from ages kindergarten all the way to high school. An amazing entrepreneur, an amazing dad and husband, a true success story, a model individual. Scott Schickler, yep. And of course, my niece, Glenda, who always sends me a Christmas card, her baby. He's an amazing little boy, and her husband, Mario, doing amazing things. She's been with Marriott Corporation for many years. She's been a wonderful niece. She's like a daughter to me. I love her very much. Thank you, Glenda. You're amazing. Again, if you're going to thank with enthusiasm. Thank you is powerful, I'm telling you. And then here are some students. My man James from Nigeria, Africa, is about to get married soon. I got an invitation to attend his wedding in Dallas, Texas. He's an engineer. Interesting story about thanking him for being successful. And he sure thanked me a lot and Dr. Lenigan for connecting him to study at Illinois Institute of Technology, where he got a full scholarship and learned about everything he knows today at that university. He's also a 7 Mindsets Ultimate Life Summit alumni. Thank you, James. I can't wait to meet your wife. He's got a wedding coming up this May 17th. Amazing when young people, alumni of mine, are getting married. I think I'm getting younger, whatever. All right, so here you have, I remember carrying this guy. This is Scott's son, Jackson, an amazing young man that went to college in New York City. Thank you for what you do. He's a very innovative young man, a lot of artistic talent, getting married. Also, I'm getting all these wedding invitations. Can't wait to see him real soon. He's getting married in October of 2020. I can't believe it. I remember picking him up when he was about 1 year old in New York City. Jackson, thank you for being who you are. In addition to that, if you don't get those type of photos, if you're not able to send images of special loved ones that you have in your life, simply buy a thank you card and just thank somebody with it. Thank you, Ken Finneran, for elevating my career, my success with Casimiro Global Foundation, Biznovator and others. Ken is the Chief Global HR Director for Kaseya. It's a unicorn. It's a company that's growing fast and in immense ways. Ken has hired some of our mentees as well and provided some internships. Thank you, Ken. In addition to that, thank you, Mike Aponte, an amazing young man from Intellitech, a young man that I met when he was a 6th grader in New York City. Today he's running his own enterprise and soon relocating to Silicon Valley, presently living in Miami. Thank you, Mike. And so many people I may have missed. I'm very sorry. There's just so many. But I also want to take the time to thank Ismael Cala, an amazing leader, entrepreneur, speaker, motivational speaker, author, running Cala Enterprises. I co-founded Ismael Cala Foundation with him. We're doing some big things, empowering young people, helping young people in developing countries, such as those in Guatemala, Honduras, and elsewhere. Thank you, Ismael Cala, as well. And thank you for all of those that have helped the Casimiro Global Foundation. I wanted to share with you that this segment was about thanking those people that are very special to me. And I wanted to demonstrate how you, during this downtime and every single day, thank somebody in your life, someone who's helped you, someone who's guided you, someone who's coaching you, someone who's taught you, someone that stands by you, someone who's got your back. Just simply say thank you. You can't imagine how many young people take those favors that we do, that we sincerely do from our hearts, take those things for granted. Just simply say gracias, thank you. It's one of those powerful 2 words that you could use over and over and over again. And the individual receiving that thank you is so grateful for you taking time out to thank them. Now imagine this, if you write a note, a thank you note, handwritten, not text, not an email. If you handwrite a thank you note, that's even more powerful. As you can see, I keep all of my notes for long periods of time and I read them. I really enjoy receiving thank you notes from students, from friends, from family, and so on. If you want to dive deeper on issues such as being grateful and learning the 7 mindsets, you could always go to mybiznovator.com or the 7mindsets.com and learn about these amazing mindsets as to how you can live with passion and how passion can help you lead to your purpose. And in this case, at mybiznovator.com, through the series of workshops that we run, we talk about time management, goal setting, planning, action plan, learning the skills, creating a career portfolio, social impact, innovation, leadership, entrepreneurship. Go to mybiznovator.com to dive deeper in your development during these times with the coronavirus. However, we are hacking COVID-19 with Biznovator 30. Mybiznovator.com, and always remember, where there's a crisis lies an opportunity. I'll check you out. This is Juan Casimiro, CEO and founder of Biznovator.